Zaragoza in northeast Spain, historic, beautiful and a football hotbed. The local club is one of Spain's most famous. They may never have won La Liga, but they've been cup winners both domestically and in Europe. And for the last 2 seasons, Real Zaragoza has been the team of Portuguese striker Hélder Postiga.
The option of going to Zaragoza happened while I was still at Sporting, but I had to make a change in my career. I wanted to experience a new challenge. I had the chance to play in Spain, to play for an historic club like Zaragoza, and I really wanted to try playing in the Spanish league. Above all, I wanted to enjoy my football again.
Postiga's skill and pace caught the eye before he was even a teenager, and he was soon taken in by Porto. It was there that he found early and major success.
I was 12 years old when I was offered the chance to play for Porto. My first club, Varzim, comes from a small city, and I had the chance to go to a big club like Porto to develop as a footballer. I was in the squad the previous year when Machado was the manager, and then Mourinho came, and we had an amazing season. We had some new players, and in 2002-2003, we won the treble. We won all possible titles, and the whole squad was greatly admired after that.
Postiga had become one of Europe's hottest properties, and a hefty fee from Tottenham prized him away from Porto. But the style of play in England was very different, and his season in North London turned out to be largely forgettable.
The truth is, I was very young. And after a time when I'd only known success and wanted that to continue, it wasn't easy. I think it's fair to say that I started fairly well at Tottenham. The first 1 or 2 months went well, but then things became complicated. And the coach at the time, Glenn Hoddle, he was sacked, and that's when things became difficult. I was only 20, I was in a foreign country, and it was hard for me to deal with what was happening after the successful season the previous year at Porto. It was tough for me. I wanted to come home more than anything, to return to where I'd started, to go back to the beginning, and I wanted to regain my confidence. I wanted to do things as I'd done them in the past, and that's why I chose to return to Porto, because I did have offers from other clubs abroad, and I could have gone abroad again. But I wasn't sure that I wanted to spend another year outside Portugal.
Despite his inconsistency at club level, the international game has been good to Postiga. He's made more than 60 appearances for Portugal, with a healthy scoring record. His debut came back in 2003.
It happened while I was still at Porto, in the year where we won everything. It happened almost as a matter of course. I was playing at Porto, I was doing well, and things just happened naturally. I could never forget my first international game. It was against Italy, with Scolari as our coach. And it was a moment to remember, because it's the dream of any sportsman to represent their country. And I've been able to do that.
Postiga's return to Porto wasn't as successful as his first spell, and he also played in France and Greece before moving to Lisbon and Sporting. This season, he experienced relegation with Zaragoza. But that doesn't mean his time in Spain has been wasted.
I think that football here is good, at least from the point of view that it's the most watched league in the world. A league that's now widely considered to be the best in the world. It's also true that the English league is very competitive, and there are several teams that can be fighting for the title. So I think that the Spanish and English leagues are the best in the world. But I really do think that Spanish football is a bit more spectacular than English football.
Mais espetacular que o futebol inglês.